Johnny, a lot of people are talking about the market crashing. What do you see coming down the pike?
Well, I see some people that are talking about, we talk about follow the action. That certainly follow the action when you got what they called in gambling, it's sports betting, it's called the sharps, and in stocks, it's called the whales. When the whales are simply saying, hey, there's could be something drastic happen here. Mike Novogratz, a hedge fund billionaire, wonderful human being, just came out and said that stocks are significantly overvalued. Stan Druckenmiller just came out, who's also made a lot of money off stocks. His money is where his mouth is. Also just came out and said there's a mania on stocks. So I think right now is the time to be very careful, because there is an overvaluation right now in a lot of different stocks. Doesn't mean the companies aren't good. It's the valuation I'm talking about. So, but there is some places I still think that you can put some money. I'm looking at a stock, and this is going to sound crazy when I first say it, General Motors. General Motors 5 years ago was $30. 5 years later, with this incredible run-up in the stock market, it's $32. It has been a dead money this entire time. Look at Tesla, what Tesla has done. It was $43 as a low this past 52 weeks. In the past 52 weeks, had a high, now this is split adjusted, of over $500. So that's the difference between the two. But right now, I think you're seeing a valuation issue. And because of what GM just bought into, let me give you a little valuation check here. General Motors has $115 billion in revenue. Tesla has $25 billion in revenue. General Motors is valued at $45 billion. Tesla, latest look, is valued at $360 billion. Not even close. Now, some of that is okay because you're talking about a growth stock, but when you're talking about pricing things against the market, and I don't want to get too far in the weeds here, but it's called, it's the multiple, that is the price earnings multiple. Most of the time, a forward multiple trades between, say, 15 and 20. That's the standard for the S&P. That's the average. Tesla right now is trading at around 120 times forward earnings. You have GM trading at 7. So people think GM is a dead stock, but here's where things change. They just bought into Nikola, and this is where the Philly Godfather is going to get excited. Nikola has this truck, the Badger. Get this, Philly Godfather. It's an electric truck. It's a beast. 906 horsepower. Goes from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Has 984 pounds of torque. This thing will jump off a line. This is an incredible truck. This is similar to what Elon Musk did.
John? Do you know how much it pulls or no?
I don't. It 8,000 pound weight, something like that was the weight limit. I mean, it's a big truck, a big built up truck. Elon Musk built the best car in the history of the world, according to Consumer Reports, the highest rated car ever. This truck falls in that category. The only problem Elon Musk had was that he couldn't produce cars. That's old-fashioned stuff. He's trying to get, the new fashion, advanced engineering and all that. He's not there yet. He'd have been better buying somebody like General Motors or Ford or another company and being able to produce it. What Nikola has done, who has zero revenue basically right now, but they have $10 billion worth of orders for this truck. General Motors now is going to produce this truck for them. General Motors produces about 2.9 million cars a year in the U.S., about 2.9 million to 3 million in China. This shorts everything out and makes it equal as far as Nikola. GM also puts their Ultium battery package in this, which is one of the best EV packages to go into, and also their hydrogen fuel package into this. So if you're looking at the EV part, the electric vehicle part of GM alone, it could be valued somewhere between $20 to $50 billion. The whole stock right now is worth $46 billion. They're going to split this company off most likely in the next few years. I think the way to play the electric vehicle market right now is to buy an old-fashioned, boring stock in General Motors because of what they just did with Nikola.
Wow, that's a lot of great information.